Roberto Baggio, the saviour of Italy throughout this tournament. He's missed it, and Brazil win the World Cup.
Pressure, a sensation that gives competition its life. It bears so much weight, yet there's no way to measure it. What makes pressure so amazing is that it only shows up when it matters most. Many people think that it comes from external circumstances, but that isn't really the case either. The biggest cause of pressure is individual perception, the expectations one puts on their own self. Whether it be demanding perfection, not letting others down, or fear of failure, pressure is a blend of many, many factors. So much so that it's impossible to encapsulate all of it and give a single word definition. There's a lot of things that happen to your body when it's under pressure. Heart starts beating faster, muscles tense, sweating increases, and the feeling of being locked in, but the real effects all happen in the brain. Imagine you're alone on the training pitch, practicing penalties. The ball sits perfectly on the spot, the net wide open in front of you. You've done this 1,000 times, it's automatic. You strike it cleanly, top corner, easy. Now imagine it's the World Cup final. The score is tied, and the entire stadium is shaking with noise. Millions are watching around the world. You place the same ball in the same spot, take the same steps back and stare at the same goal. But now your legs feel heavier, your heartbeat is pounding, and your thoughts are louder. The act of kicking the ball hasn't changed, but everything else has. The pressure distorts what used to be simple. The moment feels enormous, and suddenly, something you've done perfectly 1,000 times feels almost impossible. When under pressure, the brain becomes distracted, and the skills that are stored in your muscle memory shift to conscious control. You think step by step, which usually leads to worse performance. It's like how you automatically blink, but now that I've mentioned it, you're manually doing it, and now it feels weird. It's the exact reason why people speak flawlessly when practicing alone, but stumble the moment they're on stage, when the lights are on, the audience is watching, and every word suddenly carries weight. But this heightened awareness isn't always a bad thing. You see, when the brain detects a threat, the amygdala sends a signal which triggers a certain physiological reaction, what we call fight or flight. We've seen it countless times where people run away from the moment. Everything they've ever learned goes out the window, and the pressure mentally crushes them. By far, the biggest example of the art of pressure isn't always found in stadiums or arenas. It's found on the world's biggest stages of a different kind. Moments where everything you've ever worked for comes down to a single decision, a single speech, or a single second. It's Steve Jobs standing on stage in 2007, revealing the iPhone, knowing one slip could destroy years of work and the reputation of Apple itself. It's Barack Obama, 2008, delivering the speech that could define his entire career, every word carrying the weight of a nation's hope. It's an artist like Adele, returning to perform live after years of silence, her voice trembling as millions watch to see if she still got it. These are the moments where pressure becomes real, invisible but crushing, and sometimes it wins. The world remembers those moments because they remind us how fragile even the strongest can be when the lights are brightest. But just as some fold, others rise. Think of Elon Musk during the launch of SpaceX's fourth rocket. 3 failures behind him, bankruptcy looming, his entire future on the line. And it finally works. Or J.K. Rowling, rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. What's interesting about pressure is that it reveals choice, fight or flight. Anyone can crumble, but anyone can also rise. The people we admire most aren't the ones who never felt pressure. They're the ones who felt it fully and kept moving anyway. And that's the truth. Pressure is necessary. Without it, there's no growth, no greatness, no moments that define us. Because in life, just like in sports, the beauty lies in the possibility that under pressure, anyone can become something more.